Hey everybody, this is Darren Sabedra again with the Bay Area Preps HQ, high school home for the Mercury News, East Bay Times. He's Mike Lefkow. Mike, we're in Pleasanton today,
Yes, we
and
are.
we are not in our Walnut Creek digs. We're going to pick the all-area football team
Right. We're
later
going to be
today,
meeting down here.
and we also are going to pick an all-decade team.
That's right.
Wow.
That should be
And I
interesting.
went through and kind of did a little sketch, and there are a lot of great players who came through here in
Yeah,
the last 10 years.
I was looking at
Very, very impressive.
those names.
But that's not our purpose here today. Our purpose here, right here on this spot, is to pick the state championships this weekend, which are going to take place at Cerritos College in
Right.
Norwalk for the top 5 divisions, and then everything else will be at home sites in the north.
Right.
You like that?
No, I would prefer that the ones that aren't at Cerritos were just played at the team with the better record.
All right. And we are going to start off with, right at the top, the open division. De La Salle against St. John Bosco. St. John upset, maybe upset's a little strong. They beat Mater Dei, rallying from 28-5 down 2 weeks ago to win the Southern Section Division I championship, and they will be playing De La Salle. CalPreps.com has De La Salle as an 18-point underdog.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit much. I think De La Salle will hang with them, but I don't see De La Salle beating them.
I think it's going to be really close. I'm not predicting because I'm covering the game on
Right.
Saturday night. You are not covering the game, so you are predicting De La Salle 31 and St. John Bosco 35.
Yeah, like I said, I think they'll hang with them. I think it'll be close, but I don't know that they can get over the hump against a team like St. John
What will have
Bosco.
to happen for De La Salle to get over the hump?
Well, they're going to have to play a near perfect game and no mistakes. They're going to probably have to play. Well, they'll have to play well on both sides of the ball. I mean, St. John Bosco has how many Division One prospects?
10 Power 5 commits in the senior class ranked among the top 100 in the entire state. So
Yeah.
10% of the top 100 players are on that roster, and all are committed to Power 5 schools, including Ohio State, Clemson, you name it.
Oh, and it's the same thing if you look at the junior class. They've got a bunch of kids in there too. So, I mean, the talent is just overwhelming.
So we'll see on Saturday night how the Spartans will do. They have lost the previous 3 trips to the state championships, 2 to Mater Dei and then 2016 to Bosco. Last year was more competitive, so we will see how that game will unfold. Next game on the list is the 1A championship, where Serra will be taking on Corona Del Mar. I covered Serra last week, and they beat San Joaquin Memorial in a really good game. In rain, wind, you name it. It was insane out there in an afternoon game at Serra. And the Padres are going to be going down, and they're looking for their second state championship in this little 4-year run that they've had. And I'm taking Serra to win this game. I know Corona Del Mar's had a great year. I'm taking Serra 20-17.
I picked Corona Del Mar.
You did.
Tell me what score.
You 21-14 for Corona Del Mar, which has the Washington-bound quarterback.
And John Humphreys, I think it is, the tight end who's going to Stanford.
There you go.
And they got another kid who's really good too. So they got 3 Pac-12 type players.
2 AA game, Clayton Valley Charter, which had an unbelievable finish last week, down 12 points. 3 minutes to go. They're kind of like stalling a little bit as far as they're not going anywhere as far as this drive goes. And all of a sudden, they get a 4th down, 40-yard bomb from Jake Kern to pull them within 1 score. They don't get the onside kick, but then they get a 4th down stop and another 42-yard pass by Jake Kern. And then an interception in the end zone on the other end wins the game 28-26 over Elk Grove. So Clayton Valley is back in a state championship game, and they're going to be going up against Aquinas from San Bernardino.
It should be a very good game. I'm looking forward to seeing how that one comes out.
You're taking Clayton Valley in that one.
Yeah, I think they pull it out. I think Clayton Valley's got a good team. They're on a roll right now, and I think they'll do fine.
Division 2A game. You covered McClymonds last week. The McClymonds game, you're taking McClymonds 18-14 over Pacifica. I will be covering that noon start down in Cerritos.
Right.
And
I lived down there a long time ago, and I remember that league that Pacifica is in. I put it on par with the East Bay Athletic League.
Okay.
But
And Mac's a special team this year.
I think Mac is just a loaded special team, and I think they're going to figure out a way to win it.
The 5A game, I mean, here is Milpitas, which, in the competitive equity model, they are pretty much the poster child. They came in at 4-6 in the regular season, had they were in the middle of the pack in their league, I believe, and they got hot at the right time. They ended up in Division 4 because of the way the CCS's competitive equity model placed them. They won CCS, winning a couple of overtime games, and then won last week against Carruthers, a team we found out a little bit about last week. Now they're going to be going up against Reseda on their home field to win their second state championship in 3 years, and both of us are predicting Milpitas to do it.
No, I think they're on a roll. I think they'll stay on a roll.
You're saying 38-34. I'm taking Milpitas 26-23. Salesian, another team on a roll. They beat Santa Cruz last week in the 6A NorCal game. They're going up against Bishop Union. Both of us like Salesian. They're going to be playing at home at noon on Saturday. Salesian, I'm taking 27-20, and you are taking Salesian 29-14.
Yeah, I think Salesian wins that game comfortably.
Yeah, real quickly through some of these games. Cardinal Newman, the Santa Rosa school that obviously has been through quite a bit in the last 3 years. Right. 2 years ago with the fires that nearly burned down the entire school. They ended up losing that year in the section championship game to Marine Catholic 59-56, I believe. Last year, they decided that they were going to flip a coin to go to state rather than play in the section playoffs. They lost the coin flip, so did not get to go to state. This year, they're here. And, Jackson Pavitt, the quarterback, he's a 3-year guy. This would be a storybook finish to his career, which we previewed in our season preview way back in August. And both of us are thinking that Jackson Pavitt and Cardinal Newman will have a storybook finish. You're taking Cardinal Newman 42-29 over El Camino of Oceanside, and I'm taking them to win a nail-biter, 28-27.
Well, I think we both think it'll be a fairly high-scoring game. I think Cardinal Newman wins that game fairly comfortably.
The school right down the road from Cardinal Newman, Rancho Catate, will also be at home, and I'm picking that game. You're not picking this game. The Rancho Catate Bakersfield game.
Right.
And I'm taking Rancho Catate to win 16-10 over Bakersfield Christian, which is coached, I believe, by Derek Carr's brother.
Oh, really?
Darren Carr.
Yes.
We did a story on that a couple of years ago when Campolindo went down to Bakersfield and played in a state championship game. Del Norte will be finally at home after two 16-hour round trips to the Bay Area the last 2 weeks. They're going to be at home to play El Monte, which is 15-0, but neither of us are predicting El Monte to put the capper on this season with a 16-0 record. We're taking Del Norte. I'm taking them 17-13, and you're taking them 27-7.
And if Del Norte wins, they're going to be undefeated against California teams this year.
That's right. You've noted that several times during the course of the playoffs.
They're a good football team.
Yeah, they are. They are. Another team up there in the far reaches of the state, way up north, St. Bernard's of Eureka will be at home to play South Torrance on Saturday night. I'm taking St. Bernard's 25-21. Going on, San Francisco, Lincoln of San Francisco. What a story, huh?
Yeah,
they've state championship game.
They've been a solid
11-1 on the year. They're going to be at City College of San Francisco for a noon start on Saturday, playing Gardenia, and both of us are predicting Lincoln of San Francisco to hoist the trophy and win the state championship. I'm taking them 20-17, and you're taking them 13-7. 2 more games on our list. The 4AA game, Highland of Palmdale going to Ripon, and I'm taking Ripon 34-21. And the last game on our list, which is the 1A championship, it's the one. This is the 1AA championship. The 1AA championship, which is the one right below the Open, where Central of Fresno at 14-0 will be taking on Sierra Canyon 14-1. Sierra Canyon is a team that lost to Liberty last year in the state championship game. I'm taking Sierra Canyon to derail Central Fresno's perfect season, and I'm taking Sierra Canyon to win 34-31. You are taking Central Fresno to complete the storybook finish, go 15-0, and you're taking them 28-19.
Yeah, I decided to go with the upset on that one. I realized that
I don't know if it's an upset. I think CalPreps has Central Canyon winning.
Oh, Preps
CalPreps.com.
has Central winning.
Central winning.
Oh, I don't know. If I were making book on it, I'd probably say Sierra Canyon's a favorite, but I know they're a very good team. But
They gave Liberty all it could handle last year.
Right.
And Liberty pulled it out in the fourth quarter. Anything else to wrap up before you? How could I forget? Congratulations, you have officially clinched this all-in-fun prediction pick'em competition that we've had all year.
Well, I got off to a great start and then had to hang on.
Had to hang on. You got an 11-game lead.
But it kind of slowed down a little bit.
You got 101 wins, man.
Yeah, no, I did well.
In 138 starts. That's pretty good.
That is impressive.
101-37.
I don't know if I ever did that on a test.
I'm coming in at 90 and whatever. I can't do the math right now.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Anything else to wrap up? I mean, it's been a great year. I always hate this time of year because it's, the football season's coming to an end, and it's always, the football run is always a special time of the school year. Obviously, we'll be moving on to basketball, which also is special. But when football ends, it just feels like an end. It's like, I don't know how you feel about it.
You're going into basketball, and then of course you have the spring sports coming up, so it's not entirely an end. But yeah, I mean, football is probably the most fun to cover.
Right. That's a wrap. He's Mike Lefkow. I'm Darren Sabedra. Well, it's time to go grab some pizza.
All right,
and pick these all-area teams and the all-decade team.
Right.
Let's get out of here.